We're making dumplings from scratch, the traditional way.
Yeah.
Okay, everything that you wanna tell, so we're making dumplings to celebrate
Chinese Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you, developers. Thank you for providing this great opportunity to introduce the Chinese culture.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So, why are we wearing red shirts?
Because two reasons for me. First, our Chinese Lunar New Year is also called Spring Festival. Red color is a lucky color. It was a story about why celebrate Chinese New Year because for everyone they have many different stories. One easy one I can remember was 3,600 years ago, there was an animal called Nian. The pronunciation is English year. So that's the same Nian.
Okay.
Because that's evil. Ate people, ate crops, just destroy the whole village all the time. People get freaked out. So finally,
Okay.
one wise man figure out decorate the whole village in the red color, like they write those what you call spring couplets put for nowadays in China we put it in the doorway or just to decorate.
So we decorate the village in red
Yeah.
because of all the
Try to scare the
evil spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, spoiling again, sorry. Okay, I have my job, I need to stop
And
helping.
in the past there was no fireworks, so we just use fire bamboos. The big noise they try to scare the evil god. So since then it's become a tradition. So every year people just celebrate it. So this year, as we just mentioned, Chinese zodiac.
Or horoscope.
Okay, so they have 12 animals. Every 12 years occur once. Like this year is a snake, this is a year of snake. I was born 1977, so this is my own animal year.
Does that mean it's lucky for you?
Not really. Obviously, you have to be careful every 12 years.
And you have to be more careful.
Yeah, that's why I wear the white color to try to avoid the bad luck.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I also forget, for the nowadays the Chinese New Year, we also have the red envelope. That means bring the good luck for you. So I prepared the envelope for the real attendance.
The real attendance?
Yeah.
So it's not that you can't have one, we'll have to figure out how to share it.
Okay.
Okay, so
we start.
we're making dumplings.
I'm from the north of China. For the Chinese New Year, we must have dumpling. It's a must.
Must.
Yeah, but people from the south, I think they from Guangzhou, maybe they eat sweet, sticky something.
So I have the recipe. This is what she said is the recipe. So you do it in live time and I'm gonna read what she said. All-purpose flour, 500 grams. Americans, I have no idea what that is. Well, I know it's about a pound. But I think that's like a cup and a half maybe by the time you're done. Cold water, this is the ingredient. No kidding, cold, have enough. That's the second ingredient. Water, enough. Place the flour in the bowl. Joyce has already done that. Add in the water. No kidding, mix by hand until the ball forms. And then rest the dough for 1 to 3 hours and place a damp towel over the dough ball. So I'm going to, because I'm the assistant, so that means I have to get more steps than the cook. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's gonna. So we have a damp cloth. No, come on camera, there we go. Damp cloth, I know you guys know what a damp cloth is. But here's the dough that was made earlier. And not too soft, not too tough. Okay. Looks like dough. Smells like dough. So, and Joyce said, other people will put other ingredients, oil, salt. Nope. Yiyang says flour and enough water, that's it.
That is my way.
Mine.
Something like that.
So for New Year's, is it a family holiday?
Oh, yeah, the Chinese New Year is very, very important. Because that day, especially the eve of the New Year, every person, doesn't matter where you are, you must go back to your home to have a New Year Eve dinner. That's very, very important. That's why from the news, you always can read, to the what do you say, immigrant, the how many people, how many million people get the transportation. It's very hard to buy your ticket, or whatever you buy an airplane or buy a train ticket.
So we in America do that for Thanksgiving, that's the time to travel to your family. So in China, for Lunar New Year, the eve of New Year
is
the day to get to the family's house.
yes, that's very important.
Okay.
So the important meal will be every family, doesn't matter you are poor or rich, you have to have dumplings.
You have to have something, Joyce said you have to have dumplings.
You see, do you know why we have dumplings?
No, tell me.
Yeah, because
Tell us why.
yeah, dumplings shape looks like old Chinese currency, was made by the silver gold many years ago, like that.
I have to bring a nice looking one, so Joyce was telling me how to make them. So it looks like, come on camera, currency. So it has a bit of a crescent shape and it gets folded. Come on, keep going, come on. There's ruffles. What is it called when you do a little bit of beauty?
Just a red.
But what's the phrase you said? You said add a little bit of beauty.
Yeah.
So we add a little bit of beauty, camera, to the corner so that we have a little bit of a fold instead of it just being flat. So we have a pot of boiling water. We made some dumplings earlier. We tried to have everything ready for you to see what we were up to. Oh yeah, that's one I made. It came apart. Oh yeah, all the ones that fell apart are the ones I did. I know it, because they didn't have enough beauty. But you go that way, go
Okay,
back to work.
okay.
I'm doing
Did
this
you have
part.
a hard time crimping them,
Pardon?
Elizabeth?
Oh, adding the little bit of beauty was not successful.
So now we start the ingredients, all the grocery shopping, Elizabeth will shopping with me. Now I prepare one vegetable.
Vegetable, we're gonna do a vegetable filling.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to show you. So we have mushrooms, we did shiitake mushrooms, package of. 3 ounces if anybody, so everything that we purchased, we picked up at Shaw's. So every ingredient, straight from Shaw's, we did go into the, whatever aisle they call it, exotic aisle. So Joyce was laughing at me, so, tofu comes in a block. And often it's very, very moist. So I went on Amazon and I bought a tofu press, to which Joyce is like, I was talking to my mother and she's like, Americans have a tool for every single job.
Yeah.
So
Like
it's a
cheating.
tofu. I know, it's a tofu, well, it's either that or get it everywhere. So we now have pressed tofu for Joyce.
Okay,
Okay,
here we can do,
So how would you press it without the little ball?
right, so what,
To get the moisture out?
so to get the moisture out, if you don't have that, would we put it in towels and press down under a book? Or under, like between a cutting board and just press?
How does your mother do it?
huh?
How does your mother do
it?
Well, like me and my mom, we just take the tofu out.
Just take it out?
Use paper to dry it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, use paper towels.
That was a legitimate question.
So the shell,
At home,
the shell is
this
just
what
made of
you think
tofu?
so. Say that again, sweetheart?
The shell is just made of tofu?
No, the tofu is actually gonna be the ingredients in with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
So we have pulverized, that's not the correct word, we have chopped mushrooms going into the vegetarian. We're gonna put in, when we get that far,
Yeah,
tofu.
yeah, now it's
So
brown.
Joyce is a woman after my own heart, she's gonna use the machine to blend and chop up to a very fine consistency. Come on, there's your mushrooms there, so very finely ground.
So now we can start making ingredients.
Okay, we're gonna put the ingredients in.
Uh,
We have ground carrot, same thing, using the
I also want,
thingy, Cuisinart, excuse me,
okay, so
mushrooms,
now the
tofu,
tofu,
okay.
do you guys eat ginger? We can put ginger in.
Do we want ginger in? Ginger,
Just
ginger,
like that.
ginger, yeah, everybody's nodding in the room. You guys are like, yeah, grind up something else.
You like that? Okay, so we can add a little bit ginger.
And you could also add meat instead of tofu.
Right, so we did do the tofu, the meat blend, so this is, oh, come on, camera. Hamburger, carrots, leeks. Yeah, ginger.
Ginger. Okay, now
And is the meat pre-cooked?
Nope, it's raw hamburger. There's your, what's left of the ginger root that she's been working on. It was much bigger than that earlier. Okay, so ginger, about how much do you think you put in?
You like your nail, this
About,
size?
about a, I can actually do it in metric, about a centimeter. So
Oh,
somewhere around, like half an inch or so of ginger to taste from there, so that you can kind of make a judgment, your leeks.
okay, here's a secret, you have to put your soy sauce. Make the soy sauce not only give you the taste, also add your flavor. Make the color. Put the
Your
color
favorite
on.
kind of soy sauce?
Say that again?
What's your favorite kind of soy sauce or the best kind?
Chinese soy sauce.
But like a light soy sauce?
Like,
Dark.
is there maybe a brand?
The brand, well, yeah.
Not,
This is okay, this is also a good one, how about this one?
can we see it?
Can you see it?
I'll bring it.
Not really.
This one is actually, believe it or not, is Shaw's store brand called Signature Select, gluten-free.
Okay.
This one's Tamari, Tamari soy sauce.
Joyce, if you were at the Hong Kong market or Trans market, what brand of soy sauce would you?
Which one do you buy when you go to Tron?
I cannot remember the brand, but I can write to you.
Okay, and we can send out the recipe. I don't know if the camera's gonna, I don't know if you guys can see it well enough. So the filling literally is, keep working, Joyce.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, and then if you're doing a meat one, we did hamburger. But Joyce also says, ground chicken is okay, ground pork is okay, but a ground meat is what you want. Leeks, onions, carrots, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, and then for your vegetarian, tofu mushrooms instead of the meat, or put it all in together as you wish. And then she also said, you can add whatever you like. Okay. now
Yeah, but
what do
mostly for the Chinese family, I believe from us, the sesame oil is a secret, get more, yeah.
And how much do you think you put?
Oh, that's a good question,
Look like,
I
look like tables.
Like this much?
yeah, more than that.
More than a palmful.
Because this is, especially this is vegetarian,
Oh,
so you don't have any taste if you don't put too many. Okay, so now one of our ingredients is all set.
Okay,
Okay,
so we made dough early. So that we could roll it out to show you. I will show you what not to do and Joyce will show you how to do it properly.
Realize Chinese the cooking way, they always tell you a few, a little, some. It's absolutely different like
Exactly
way.
how much?
Yeah, 500 gram for this, 10 gram for that. We just some, a few, little, that.
Okay, alright. So,
Now we start make the wrap. You cut from your dough because this, I'm trying to make it faster. This is a shortcut way to do it.
we are gonna take a piece of dough, a handful or so.
Okay,
We're gonna roll it out into a snake or log shape,
okay.
and then we want it. I see you squeezing it. Is it, again, we're going for a feel, or we just don't want it too big?
And don't make it too big, not because like a chopstick normally is a cut, choose what you can feel to your mouth.
Oh, okay,
Because
that makes sense.
You don't use a knife cut to cut. So.
So if you can't pick it up with a chopstick, it's too big.
Yes,
Okay, that makes sense, okay?
so we start like this way.
We're cutting. Joyce taught me told me, and I've been practicing, that I can say, I'm saying, when I say hello.
Oh, 你好.
Yeah, so she taught me how, that I was doing okay with my hello in Chinese. So Chinese hello is ni hao, that's stretched out with an American accent, I know. But so that if you want to try to say hello, it's almost as if you're saying meow, like a
Ni hao.
cat. Yeah,
你好, yeah.
but with an N. And then more ni, like your ni hao. So.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao.
Yeah, pretty
Ni
good.
hao, yeah, pretty good. So go ahead, shut off your, or turn on your microphone, I wanna hear it. Come on, Sharon. You don't have to.
Go ahead,
I'll-
Sharon. Ni
Yeah,
hao.
and Ludwig, I saw you doing it with your mouth there, so come on.
Ni hao.
Yeah,
Good?
good. Yeah, 你好.
Alright, how about,
Ni hao.
how was that?
Wonderful.
Alright, please. Ni hao.
Yes, good.
And then one more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Very
And
good.
then the only other word I have, so poor Yiyang, when I talk to her, I say hello, thank you, hello, cause all I can say is thank you and hello. So, thank you is, and I'm gonna give you like a stretched out American version. She-ha, and then you do it twice, and then you go faster, so xia.
Xia,
Almost, it's like it's a sound effect. Go ahead, do that one again, Arthur.
xia, xia,
谢谢.
xia, xia.
Yeah. 谢谢. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you make these, you can make a big batch and can you freeze them?
Can they freeze before we cook them, or freeze after?
Before.
Before.
So a little ball. I have no point of reference, it's bigger than a peanut M&M. You're gonna roll it flat on a floured surface, and if you watch Joyce, she actually spins the disc as she's rolling. One hand with the roller. One hand with the roller, come on camera. One hand with the roller, and then she turns it, and it gets to a thickness thinner than like a slice of American cheese.
Hmm.
Quite thin, quite thin.
Yeah.
And she obviously, how long have you been, do you think you've been rolling these?
Like I just now explained to you, for the make a dumpling
Yeah.
in the Chinese New Year, make a dumpling is a family thing. We are teamwork.
Teamwork.
So when I was very young, 7 years old, I already started make this wrap. Then, what do you say? Make this wrap.
Wrap.
This
Yeah,
is my job.
When you were young, this was your job
Yes.
for Chinese New Year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know my history said that China had a law or a policy for only one child in the family.
Oh, yeah, that was 1980s, we started the one-child family policy. So, like my parents' age, they have a bunch of siblings, but like since 1980 become smaller, the family become smaller. In the past, and also like us from my family, when I was young, we always go to my father's parents' family to celebrate Chinese New Year. And nowadays, I think because the family becomes smaller and the Chinese economic is getting better, a lot of small families, they just go to restaurants, they make reservation. So have New Year Eve meal at the restaurant.
Instead of at home.
Yeah, instead of home.
So when you were small, it was you and one sister, one brother?
I have, my family, I only have one sibling, but my father has a bunch of siblings. His brother, sisters, they also have their older cousin or mostly younger cousin, because at that time, China one child policy started.
That started in the sixties?
1980.
1980, okay, so my memory is wrong. Okay,
Now
so,
how many can they have?
Now they can have 3.
3?
Yeah,
so policy says you can have up to 3 children.
yes, but now the problem is the big pressure by the housing or kid education. A lot of young people, they refuse to get married, they don't want to have more children.
Okay, so you were 7 years old and this was your job.
Oh, yeah,
And this is what you did. You had to do the dough to make the wraps.
yes.
Okay.
So now we start making ingredients. Do you prefer the beef one or we got a better
Okay, so
here?
I have a spoon because it's not gonna be pretty if I try to do chopsticks, but watch Joyce, she's stirring with chopsticks.
So I do everything by my chopstick. You can fill in. Just Elizabeth, can you help me how to explain? Don't make too much.
Don't put it to the edge, put
Yeah.
it in the center.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go show them what we're doing. Now, I'm not doing that, you have to get closer for that. So come on, camera, so like that. Leave a good ½ inch or so on the edge. Fold the pastry to the
Yeah.
center.
Yeah, start from the center.
Start from the center, pinch it tightly, or else they explode like earlier. Pinch tightly,
Mm.
and then go to the end.
And like this, one more.
She's already done, and I'm still going, okay, and go to the end. She says, tell me again, make it.
But make it a little bit beauty, so
A
start from the middle,
Start from the middle.
then from the left, you get a little bit, like make it beauty, you get something,
Like that,
yeah.
and then on one side,
One side doing this.
you try to get it to pleat. Only that's not what she's calling it, she's saying do a little bit of beauty,
Mm.
so. I've got my pleats and then it's not gonna stay because I can't get it to smush right.
So
That's not the right phrase either.
whatever you make, just to make sure. Just to make sure those are all safe, otherwise after boil will
So a little bit of beauty.
What's like a good amount to make like each person, like say, like
you
on
can say-
average?
Okay, I
So
get it.
how many dumplings would you make?
I would say each person, I will say you can get 20 to 30 pieces. At least.
To be serving size for lunch or for
For
dinner.
each person?
Yeah.
20 to 30. Well, what
A
you
lot.
say, I'm saying of each, so yeah.
I was kidding.
Yeah.
What else would you have with the dumplings? Would you have rice and other foods with them?
Some family will make some dish, fry whatever meat, veggies, so like a dumpling is only one kind of main course. It's like you get all main course normally, rice or noodles, something like that.
Brian would like to know, do you ever steam these in a bamboo box?
Is this a bamboo box?
You can.
You didn't bring one today,
I
you
do
can
that,
do it.
you can do it.
Oh, that one's better,
Oh, good,
okay, better.
yeah.
And then because they keep exploding, on the ones that I made earlier, make sure you go back and squeeze, like, almost as if you're pushing the 2 layers beyond what they need to be squished.
Is there like a traditional,
Okay.
like a traditional Chinese meal that would be, you know, like how we do on Thanksgiving, like it's famous to have turkey. Is there like a tradition like from you know, from years and years ago that would be you know, common for a family to have?
For the good question, for the Chinese New Year, the dumpling is only one kind of thing. Most of the family will have like I remember from my family, we will have at least 20 different dishes. So I think in China is big, doesn't matter from north or west. I think a few common dishes. One is fish. You have to have one fish because fish means bring you more fortune,
Okay.
more prospective. Anyway, for the Chinese New Year, everything you should be good. Bring you good luck, good fortune, good prospect, good bright future, something like that. Has a lot of taboos. For like, I bet you may have interest on that. Like
Yes, please, what should we not do?
yeah, like the little kid, you're not allowed to cry because if you cry, you will bring bad luck.
Oh my gosh.
I also remember at that time when I was young, when we were at my grandma's home, back as a kid, I sweep the
You were
floor.
sweeping the floor, yeah.
During the New Year time, you are not allowed to sweep your what you call a dust or
Yeah,
dirty
just
things.
sweep off the
Just
floor.
leave it there.
Leave it there for the new year.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I will help you, grandma. And
Yeah.
you just go to sweep and she's like,
You can sweep in the corner, but you are not to go to take the trash
oh,
out.
don't sweep it up.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I didn't know that. So then they told me because this is all your fortune, you are not to sweep
Oh, you're sweeping away
away.
your fortune.
Yeah. And in the past also, you are not allowed to wash your hair because you will wash away your fortune. I think nowadays probably nobody listens to this anymore. Just sound very ridiculous, right? And also you are not allowed to use scissors, you are not allowed to use, needle. They just think use
So
needle,
so
use scissors.
Scissors, as I was listening, I was thinking, oh, sure, because that would cut something and break it.
Yeah.
But why,
No needles.
why not? Because needle is usually for fixing and mending.
Yeah, so during the New Year time, 15 days, you are not allowed to use that.
15 days.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dumplings.
No, you don't eat every day, just the eve of the New Year and the New Year's morning and the fifth day of the New Year's breakfast.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
only three.
so 3
For
years.
us, from my hometown, is 3 times
So
dumplings.
New Year's Eve,
New Year's.
morning of
New
New Year's
Year.
Day.
The 5th of the New Year's morning.
And why the 5th? Is that a special
Yes,
number?
because the 5th was to celebrate or receive the good luck from the fortune. Yes.
So on the 5th day is when you get your good luck.
Yeah, that's
Fortune. Okay.
When I was looking for imagery for Chinese New Year, oranges seem to be a big focal point. Is that important? Is that,
orange. Oh yeah, orange is the money.
okay,
Yeah.
Orange means money.
Yeah, you eat orange, you buy orange, it means money. Apple means I think apple means safe, secure,
Apple.
healthy, yeah.
Nice, okay. So if you go visit, would you go visit friends or just family for New Year's?
From the second day of the New Year, we start to visit relatives and the families. You will bring the gift and.
Would you bring a gift of oranges and apples?
Yes, you can. You have to prepare the beautiful gifts. But for the gift, you never give the pear, because the pear in Chinese is li, means separate,
Oh, so you don't give pear,
no
the fruit
pear.
pear,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Okay, so now.
I like those little rolling things. You were talking about specialty tools. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is this from China?
yes,
Of course, yes. Do you,
this is for baby to use it, because I have.
did you? This is for the baby to use, yes, thank you. Cause she has bigger hands, thank you.
Yeah.
Bigger brain. Yeah, Wendy's still laughing.
No.
Still laughing. Dan is still laughing too. Oh, I'm gonna interrupt you for a
Yeah.
second. Wendy, did you figure out what year of?
I did, so I am also the year of the dog, which I think Arthur was.
Arthur
too.
said he was year of the dog.
Yeah. But you said it was a 12-year cycle, so.
Yes, 12 years.
Yeah.
And it's not lucky if it's the same year as, you were saying it's a year to be more aware or cautious?
Cautious, yeah, that's what they say.
So it's the year of the snake, I was doing my research, so that means it's a year of transformation, like a snake transforms and sheds its skin. And,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay, you can
Okay,
say, right?
And so I'm not quizzing you like you know all the zodiac, all the horoscopes. So every 12 years, the year comes around again.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then would your family, because it's your year, would your family do something special?
Yeah, normally for the, like this year is my animal year, so I wear red, I have a red. You get everything about red, the red underwear, red socks, some people they do that, but I just sort of kind of from my closet choose one red, that's it.
You even have a reddish color on the bottom of your beanies.
Oh, yes,
that's
yeah,
good.
That's pretty impressive.
What else can we ask Joyce while she's
So
working?
what are all the animals? There's the snake, the horse,
I
the
see.
rat, the dog,
Sheep,
sheep.
tiger,
Dragon.
Dragon, good question, look at me, I cannot remember.
So,
Rabbit,
Goat sheep.
rabbit,
Rabbit, yeah.
rabbit,
Yeah,
yeah.
Fish?
Chicken,
Chicken.
yeah, no fish.
No fish. So someone asked, I don't know who I was talking to, someone wanted to know, because cats are popular for Chinese culture, right?
Yeah, like 14 cats.
Yes,
You
like
know,
14
the
cats.
Chinese store have a 14 cats.
But why no,
No cat.
no cat, yeah, do you know that one? Probably because the cat is too selfish and self-absorbed.
I really don't know
Yes.
why, I'm sorry, but
So I'm gonna tell you what's happened is we had a pot of water that was boiling. We put the dumplings in and now I'm adding about another 12 ounces of cold water in on top. And we will let it boil again and then I'm gonna go get more
What's
water.
the purpose of that?
Why do we put the cold water after we got it to boil?
it's, my family, my mom always taught me add 3 times cold water. So when the dumplings start floating, that means all done, almost done. Then open the cover for 1 minute. So cook the wraps, make the wraps all done. So that's when you cover it, you're cooking inside. You leave the cover, that's cooking outside, the wraps.
The dough, the pastry, nice. Okay, alright. We're gonna get organized so that you can, so the last ingredients, and this is completely choice and it's not even ingredients, but when you have your dumplings, you want to dip them. So here's the suggestion list here, we have dipping sauce, all of these we found at Shaw's. Fried chili in oil, ginger sauce, vinegar, which we didn't bring vinegar, I'm sorry, Joyce, and soy sauce, if you want more soy sauce. But this one, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I get
That's the fried ginger one, right?
This is fried chili in oil. This one you can find at Shaw's. So. Literally, that with you don't want me to try and read it. There's a picture of a person. And then it literally says fried chili in oil. So.
Actually, this one is very popular. You don't need only for the dumplings, you can match all your rice, noodles, vegetables. Like a lot of vegetarians, they also like this.
So put it on everything.
And then also I learned a lot of Chinese since they immigrated to abroad country. We always prepare this. If anything we feel, taste is very bland, so we add this, give more taste.
And then soy sauce. And I know Arthur asked, well, what kind of soy sauce? This one, we grabbed it, it's the gluten-free one. And I said, what about low salt? She says, if you want. So again, soy sauce is completely at your choice.
Well, as I said, for the better you have the soy sauce, make it especially for the meat. Otherwise, the meat in the raw color make you feel,
Oh,
But
if it
so-
looks too pink, we want it to look brown and cooked.
yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna need more one.
So can you dip this sometimes in hot oil?
The people, sorry, pardon?
Can you dip these in hot oil?
Yeah, you can,
You can do that too?
yeah.
What's the difference?
So,
This one is crispier?
You mean fried dumpling, right?
Yeah,
Yes, just crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, this is like steam, this is boiled. For me, I like boiled, but I realize a lot of Americans like fried
Yes,
dumplings.
they do.
one, so I didn't squeeze the dough enough. And so the little dumpling of hamburger and flavorings all came out, so I'll give this one to Dan, my boss, no, I'm joking. In the movies and on TV, they always seem to have the children in school in like a white uniform shirt and everybody, hundreds of children all doing the same exercises and stuff. Is that true?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I think from the city to the village, all the school, like the kids wear the uniform.
Wow.
I just feel it's different, especially in the middle school here. I feel the kid more mature, but
The kids are more mature here or
Yeah.
China?
here. The
Do
kid,
you think more mature or more worldly, like they see too much TV or something?
I don't know what's that.
Joyce, what was your favorite like dessert growing up to have during Chinese New Year?
Dessert, the cake. To be honest, I'm not the cake person. We always have the banana cake, something the cherry strawberry cake. So that kind of thing. Do you wanna hang on to your chopsticks and your spoon, and I will get you some vegetarian?
I like you.
I think that's because China is too big. It's like America, you from each state, you have your own different special meal. Okay, even me. So I prepared the red envelope.
A red envelope, yes, which red envelope are you going to choose, Orion?
Oh gosh, give me the one in the middle.
One in the
Whatever one's
middle.
in the middle.
Choose one.
This is your envelope.
So
In the middle.
Every you
Okay.
for the new
It's
year.
very exciting, good luck, this is for good luck for you.
Yeah.
It's some Chinese money. It
Oh,
says,
wow.
yeah, so 10, and then, that's all I have, is there's an image of some mountains and a river.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, I'm guessing a Chinese official.
Black paint?
No, do you?
In Chinese say a message for New Year's?
OK，新春快乐，祝您大吉大利，谢谢。OK，
谢谢。